What's up, everybody? It's your main man. It's your boy, it's Officer D. We back with another reaction video. Today we got a sheriff versus a PD video. I've not seen it yet. I've been hearing about it and I've been seeing it advertised on YouTube. So we're gonna check it out. A little background about it is that apparently there's this feud going on between the sheriff's office and the police department. The police department went and I'm guessing they filed charges on the sheriff, and now they're serving a search warrant for his cell phones. Well, the sheriff has been showing up to their crime scenes intoxicated. The police chief found out about it, and now this whole thing is just probably getting blown out of proportion with this feud going on between both of them. So let's go ahead and check out the video.
Explain to them, no, it's not on your, it's not that, it's this thing. And you turn this dial and it finds the frequency and songs come out. And a lot. But anyway, that's how it works.
Should I call the chief?
Local news next. Hey folks, the need for food pantries and food banks in Albuquerque is never
It's locked.
So we're just out here locking sheriff's offices in the middle of the day. I'm not sure the size of this sheriff's office because I see like a ton of cars in the parking lot. Maybe they share a parking lot with someone.
I did 2 minutes ago.
Hey, Under Sheriff, how are you?
good, yeah.
Good. Is James here, the sheriff? We just need to speak with him.
Yeah. Okay. From that, it appears they obviously were expecting them to come. Because when you got all these other sheriffs showing up, and the way he just answered the door, they're obviously expecting them to come. That's why the door was probably locked.
Hello, sir.
Sure.
Come in here. You want to do it in there? Or you want to do what?
Here, what?
We just have a couple of search warrants for yourself. For yourself. So, one on your personal cell phone, and then one on your work cell phone. So, those are your copies. Do you want?
Hold on to that. This was filed today.
Yes, sir.
You have your phone? Call.
All right, this is obviously not how a search warrant is supposed to be executed because they have what they're looking for. He just passed it off. Literally just gave his undersheriff the cell phone and said, hold this. With somebody else, we would obviously go ahead and take that cell phone and be on our merry way. But I see this is about to be dragged out.
Thank you. Casados is not. Is this for which case? What case is this?
So that is in reference to stemming from the original charges.
Which one? The misdemeanor?
So that one.
You got a search warrant on a misdemeanor.
So DA approved it out of.
Yeah, this definitely just sounds like a feud between the two
Somewhere,
parties.
yeah. So it is somewhere.
Clovis, and then Pat Casado signed off on it.
Well, he has my personal phone and my work phone.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to stay there until I get it cleared to my attorney first.
Fair enough.
case number on here for the original.
Right there.
That's a PD case number. It doesn't have a magistrate or a district case. This is in district court too, and this is a magistrate warrant. Okay? This case is already in district court.
This is a magistrate warrant.
You understand that this case,
Well,
this case is in district court, right? Did you get a district court judge to approve it?
District court judges don't do search warrants anymore. They just don't. They put them all down to magistrate.
Did you know that? I didn't know that.
They just don't do them.
Okay. What is it exactly are you looking for?
So it stipulates in there.
Let me send this to Nate.
This has to be extremely awkward for both parties. At some point, you kind of have to work together. Not frequently, but at some point, you probably got to work together at some capacity. So it's like PD over here, sheriff's office over here. They're obviously going to do whatever the sheriff says because they work for him. So he's sitting there having them hold property that needs to be seized, and they're going to do it. This is insane.
I did 2 minutes. For keeping note of the cat, major 5
Just what I needed in my ear.
Wow. You have 3 units out there? Who wants?
So
That must be the police chief calling in. Are you there already? Uh-huh. It's cooperating? Uh-huh.
yeah,
You had all your units here, so
I have all my units here.
that's what we were told.
Who do you see here? The undersheriff, myself, the transport deputy, Leon's doing reports. And so
Okay.
what are you
Sounds good.
saying I'm going to do something?
Well, we don't know.
You don't know. Really, Ernest? Really?
Fortunately.
sure.
Wow. Okay, well then
Right.
you can stand outside of my office. I'm going in here. That's really, really, really bad, Ernest.
Sure. So,
So the district attorney is calling the lawyer. I'm assuming that. So
leave it. Let them do what they're gonna do, okay?
They've been calling him the undersheriff. And they're obviously, the PD's obviously showing that guy respect. But he is not their boss. They're there for a legal reason. And they could technically be going about this a whole different way. They're giving professional courtesy to these deputies. But they're obviously not respecting that at all.
Yeah, I'm going to talk with Nate. Yeah, I am. I understand. Okay. Okay. I'll get a hold of Nate now. Thank you. Well, there's one opinion. So it's
I doubt that whoever was on that phone just said that.
That's the one right there.
Is he gonna comply or no? Just understand.
Waiting for his attorney to get him in place. Okay. We're gonna be trying to call him, but he's busy.
So he has the warrants, they're signed, they're legal, it's a court order. I know you guys are just doing your job, but I don't want you guys in the middle of this. All we need are the phones, that's it.
Well, once he gets his advice from his attorney, we'll do that. I got him. I don't know.
You have your phone, his phones?
Yes.
Okay. Can I see him at least so I could give you that professional courtesy? Okay.
And that's exactly what this is, professional courtesy. Because any other time with a search warrant, you go in and you look for what you want. And if you see it, you take it. No matter whose possession it's in, you have a search warrant for it. This is obviously something they're trying to be sensitive about.
So I don't understand with a legal order why he's fighting. If you have them, that's all we want.
That's all right to talk to his attorney, right?
Yeah, but he has the court orders. So, our attorney called his attorney. So she told him exactly what.
Well, maybe that's why he's not answering, because he's on the phone, because I didn't try to call him.
Okay.
So,
I also tried to call Tomas Campos. I don't want to take it there. I didn't want to go this far. Just want the phones that say it would be out of your hair. I don't know.
I think it can have you guys leave. I mean, you're making more of a show than anything you could. Nothing just happened.
Well, I'm not the one making the show. I had only sent these guys in here. I just, again, we want the phone.
That's fine. You're probably gonna get the phone, but wait till he gets done.
Well, as you know, Under Sheriff, it's not probably, there's a court order. I don't want to, I really don't. I don't want to have to put anybody in cuffs, I don't. But if that's what I have to do, then I will do it. I don't want to do that.
And you're saying who?
Him,
Oh,
because he's the one not complying with the court order. If you have the phones, then we don't need to be having this conversation.
I like it. He's getting right to business. You either give us the stuff or you get placed in cuffs. Right now, you're hindering my investigation by not giving me what I came here for, and we know that you got it. We've seen you have it.
And that's just me. I don't want to do anything else. I just want the phones and we're out of here. That's it. We're trying to I tried to call you this morning and meet up, but because of time sensitivity, I was trying to give you guys the professional courtesy.
you know what, Chief, I'm not surprised you guys are doing this. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? And that's on your shoulders.
Go ahead and let them Mark to know that. Just keep one.
I just want to say.
We don't work that way, Chief. If you guys wanna come, that's fine. You don't have to say no.
Well,
I don't know why they're here.
Just to advise.
yeah,
But,
but
You know me the better than that.
right.
But
I tried calling you, Under Sheriff.
Mark,
I tried calling it, and it went straight to voicemail.
I'm not gonna get involved with that.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I tried to be, as low key as possible. I tried calling Tomas Campos. And,
Yeah, you have all Mark's patrol units that are here.
copy of the search warrant?
Somebody has here.
I gave him copies.
Where are they?
What's that? The warrants?
You asked for them? Or did
No, he gave them to me.
Okay.
Search me. You have the search warrant for my person?
Are you gonna comply, yes or no? That's all I want. I want the phones. That's it.
I told you. You have your search warrant says to search me for personal phones?
He has the phones. He already told me he has the phones.
Okay. That's not what the search warrant says, does it?
Okay, so you want us to lock down the sheriff's office? Go ahead and call them back. You're gonna stay out here, sir. Stay out here.
Everyone
Stay out
down
here.
here.
Because, no, under sheriff, you can go through the court system. We are.
And see, this is exactly what I was talking about. You're going to get the sheriff's office who, this is the deal when you're dealing with two different departments who both have some type of legal authority. The unfortunate part about the sheriff's office is that they can be let go at any time by the sheriff. It's all a political thing. So you have to have the sheriff's back. So they're going to be doing whatever the sheriff tells them to do. The police department, on the other hand, has a legal authority to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. So it's not really about a side being taken by the officers. It's more of they're just doing their job. This is insane.
We're gonna lock down this building until he gives me those phones. Really? Yes, that's what the DA's office is like. Really? Yeah. Where's that on paper? You can call her, Andrea Reed. You want her number? You can call. He's going out.
They have to get into a fight with these mofos. My money's on the PD, baby. My money's on the PD, baby. Let's get it going.
You're not going to stop me from leaving if I
Oh
want
my
to leave.
God. And then he just comes out and stands right in front of him. This is not how this is going to happen at all.
Am I under arrest?
If we have to,
Am I under arrest?
not
Then
now.
Get away from me.
Not now. Go back inside. We're gonna lock down the office. Please go back in the office. Seriously, don't.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right.
Back up.
You can go in the office, but
Back up. Don't reach. Back up.
Go inside. Because you're not certified, so
Back up.
so we have to have somebody here.
I just want to be advised from the standing by here at Aria. So, Aria.
So don't let anybody leave that back door. He's got 3, maybe 4 deputies. The undersheriff, Billy, and the sheriff are all in there. He's refusing to comply.
You'll be standing by RE1 not complying. Your radio is 10-1.
Yeah, affirmative.
So-
All units here gonna stand by.
So he's not complying. He doesn't want to give up the phones. He gave the phones to the undersheriff and said, search me, knowing that he gave the phones to the undersheriff. They're not voluntarily giving them up, so we're going to lock down the building.
give a live legal.
35 here.
I'm not stacking anything. It's the DA's office.
You have my phone?
Yes.
Okay.
This will all be done again. Waiting for the Supreme Court to come back.
So are you refusing? Is that what you're saying?
Refusing
Sheriff?
what?
You're refusing lawful order?
From who?
From the judge.
What judge?
Judge Gonzalez.
On what case is that on?
On my case. You have the search warrant.
On your case?
Yeah, you have the search warrant. You have
Search
the
warrant, the case
You
is going to
continue-
district court, right?
You continue to
It's
to
a district
continue
court
to
judge
resist and
has this
obstruct.
case,
You're
right?
showing a pattern of behavior, Sheriff.
Really?
Yes.
It's a pattern of
Already
harassment
twice.
from you is what it
Already
is.
twice.
Retaliation and
Twice.
harassment is what it
Twice. That's okay. You have your opportunity in court. I'm here
is. So
asking.
will you on a misdemeanor.
Okay, for now. For now.
I've
For
done
now.
nothing. Are you
Then
accusing me
why
of
not-
something else?
Then why not give me the phones?
But told you, I'm seeking legal counsel first. I have
You
that
have-
right. Do I not have a right to seek
You have a
legal
legal
counsel?
order. You have a
I do.
legal order.
And it doesn't say how long I have to give it to you, does it?
It says now.
Does
Yes,
it?
yes.
Show me.
It's a court order. You have the copies.
It says
I'm just thinking, let's say the sheriff got arrested. Let's say he goes to court or to the magistrate and they put him in jail. literally every deputy in the jail works for this guy. So do you put him in some office area and say you can stay here until your time's up, or do you put him in a cell? Because technically, if he's in jail, he's in jail. I'm really curious about that.
Now?
Yeah, well, when you, okay,
Power
so
of
you
being
get a search
sure.
warrant, you just do it whenever you want? Has today's date on it. So I'm serving it.
It's making this way more difficult than it needs to be.
Now you have the news over here too?
I did 2 on SAO.
Yeah, I didn't call him.
I called the news.
10-4, be
Again,
advised,
I've been trying to
Warrant.
do this as much as
The time
possible.
that advised you, stand by here at RESO.
You could have called me, Roger. I did call you, Under Sheriff. You didn't answer. You could have called me this morning. And tell you what, obviously I can't trust you. You're holding on to evidence. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, Under Sheriff? Nothing. Okay. Don't say nothing. Okay, exactly.
He's like, don't say nothing to me. All right.
They got the news here too, so that's
Not news. She's not news, she's a blogger.
Sheriff, it would just be so much easier if you just give us these phones and
I
let
don't
us
have the
go.
phones, do I?
Well, no, but I saw you give them to your undersheriff who has them in his pocket. So just the knowledge of that.
Give them the phones. This is all harassment and retaliation because I told the city council that you shouldn't be the chief. That's what it is.
You think whatever you want.
I don't think, I know.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
You
Go ahead and give it to him. These phones are not to be gone through until you have a warrant for the content. You only have a warrant for the phones,
You're
not the
absolutely right.
content.
You're absolutely right.
And good luck, and you better not come through a magistrate. You better go through a district court judge.
Thank you, Under Sheriff.
Go.
Thank you. Have a good day, sir.
Look at the mean mug he's giving him. Yeah. All right, so this is a prime example of this PD going versus sheriff's office thing. Typically, we want to work together. Like, we're two separate departments, but our jurisdictions intertwine with each other. You're the county, we're the city. Like, at some point, we got to work together. So this shouldn't be happening. And it seems like it is a little bit of, spite of them trying to get some warrants for some phones. Hey, man, I'm just glad it all ended peacefully. I'm sure there's going to be some drama for the next couple months. Or maybe till one of them chief or sheriffs leaves, but you got to do what you got to do. But all right, y'all, this is another video. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe for the next video. I'll see y'all, man.